October 1914, Volume 11. The effectiveness of these hours depends on whether the soul does them in union with Jesus and in His will. How Jesus desires that souls do the hours of the Passion. I was writing the hours of the Passion, and I thought to myself, how many sacrifices in order to write these blessed hours of the Passion, especially to put on paper certain interior acts which had passed only between me and Jesus. What will be the recompense that He will give to me? And Jesus, letting me hear His tender and sweet voice, told me, "My daughter, as recompense for having written the hours of my Passion, for each word you have written, I will give you a kiss, a soul." And I, "My love, this is for me, and what will you give to those who will do them?" And Jesus, "If they do them together with me and with my own will, I will also give them a soul for each word they recite, because the greater or lesser effectiveness of these hours of my Passion is the greater or lesser union that they have with me. By doing them with my will, the creature hides within my volition, and since it is my volition that acts, I can produce all the goods I want, even through one word alone, and this for each time you will do them. Another time I was lamenting to Jesus because after so many sacrifices to write these hours of the Passion, very few were the souls who were doing them. And He, "My daughter, do not lament. Even if there were only one, you should be content. Would I not have suffered my whole Passion, even if one soul alone were to be saved? The same for you. One should never omit good because few avail themselves of it, or the harm is for those who do not take advantage of it. And just as my Passion made my humanity acquire the merit as if all were saved, even though not all are saved, because my will was to save everyone, and I received merit according to what I wanted, not according to the profit which creatures would draw, the same for you. You will be rewarded depending on whether your will was identified with my will in wanting to do good to all, or the harm is for those who, though being able to, do not do them. These hours are the most precious of all, because they are nothing less than the repetition of what I did in the course of my mortal life, and what I continue to do in the Most Holy Sacrament. When I hear these hours of my Passion, I hear my own voice, my own prayers. In that soul I see my will, that is, wanting the good of all and repairing for all, and I feel drawn to dwell in her, to be able to do what she herself does within her. Oh, how I would love that even one single soul for each town did these hours of my Passion. I would hear myself in each town, and my justice, greatly indignant, during these times would be placated in part. I add that one day I was doing the hour in which the celestial Mamma gave burial to Jesus, and I followed her to keep her company in her bitter desolation, to compassionate her. I did not usually do this hour all the times, only sometimes. Now I was undecided about whether I should do it or not, and blessed Jesus, all love as though praying me, told me, "My daughter, I do not want you to omit it. You will do it for love of me, in honor of my Mamma. Know that every time you do it, my Mamma feels as if she were on earth in person, repeating her life, and therefore she receives that glory and love which she gave me while on earth. And I feel as if my mamma were on earth again, her maternal tenderness, her love, and all the glory that she gave me. So I will consider you as a mother. Then, as he embraced me, I heard him say to me very softly, "My mamma, mamma." And he whispered to me all that sweet mamma did and suffered in this hour. And I followed her from that time on, helped by his grace, and I never omitted it again.